Hi Internet friends, happy Wednesday. In today's video we're going to get ready to dimple these elevator skins. And what you're seeing here is a technique that many vans aircraft builders use to protect the skins, is not removing all of the vinyl. So you can use a soldering iron to melt the vinyl in strips where you need to dimple, and so you can see I'm just using a ruler here to do that. We'll see if this actually ends up protecting the skin or not. This is my first plane. Lots of builders have said, I'll never do that again, I'll just pull the vinyl off, because you need to basically scruff up the skin anyway when you go to paint. But in the meantime, since this is the first plane that I've built, I really don't want to screw it up. So, and these skins, I don't know, they're like $100 or something? I actually don't know. Probably $100. That's probably a safe bet. So I don't want to screw it up because, you know, that costs money. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, which is kind of a pain, is we need to bend the little closeout tab. And what Van says is basically get a block and clamp it and then bend the tab, which sounds pretty simple, but like I said, $100 if I screw this up. So I'm assuming I could go look at the Van's price list and figure that out for sure, but I'll just say, you know, $100. So the goal here is to clamp a piece of wood and then bend this little tab so it's perpendicular, and then, you know, hit it a little bit with a hammer and try to make it perpendicular, and maybe bend it with a edge seamer. Was a challenge, I think. Eventually I gave up and I said good enough. So once I try to rivet it together, we'll find out if it's good enough or not. Okay, after that then we need to trim the spars here, this channel just a little bit, so we can use it for a rear spar. You don't use it a lot, but when you do need it, the bandsaw is pretty useful. So finally, I'm going to use this piano hinge that I've been wondering what it's for, and it's for the trim tab. So one of the challenges of this is it doesn't come pre-drilled, so we have to match drill it to the rear spar. And so you have to make the first hole, and you basically have to measure 3/16 of an inch. I think it's 3/16 and 3/16. Anyway, I used my calipers to figure that out. And then, of course, I screwed it up. So we're going to watch that. And then, well, I realized basically there's an extra length of the trailing, or not the trailing edge. There's an extra, well, there's an extra length of trailing edge too. But there's an extra length of piano hinge. So I could just trim off 3/16 of an inch and try again, which is what I did. And that ended up being successful. And then I screwed up drilling it too, which the first time I tried to drill it, which I don't think is on video, fortunately, I hit it with the by hand and I missed. So learned my lesson. When you need an accurate hole drilled in a very tight spot, then use the drill press. So if you're thinking, do I actually need a drill press? It can be useful for things that you want to drill accurately. For example, here's the rear spar, and I'm using a step drill to drill, I think I got to drill a 3/8 and a 5/8 hole, but Van says use a step drill, so that's what I'm doing. And the drill press makes it pretty easy to do that. Hey, I hope everyone's having a great week. In the next video, we'll be attaching the ribs to the spar and the skins. So see you guys next time.